All right, unqualified gamer here, and you know what today is. You know what it's about. That chapter 1007 of One Piece. So let's get to it. Chapter 1007. Chapter 1007 of One Piece. Let's hop into this because this chapter, I enjoyed every bit of this. We're going to start off with the cover art, of course, of Caesar Clown blowing bubbles with baby penguins. Let's get into the chapter of 1007, Mr. Raccoon Dog, because Chopper is going to be doing his thing. So, as you see, the first page is basically, what's happening right after we left off with 1006. Everybody is pretty much beat up. They have Boss Hirugoto. He's about to basically just, he's about to ready to sacrifice himself. Then it moves over to like Queens, like one of Queen's people or a bunch of Queen's people, and they're like crying to Queen. They're like, why do you have why are we infected? Like why did you affect us? Like we want to live. Like they're basically like screaming for their life because they're like, look, I'm infected. I'm turning to this ice demon. I know after this I'm going to die, and I don't want to die. Like I want to serve you, Queen. And Queen is just so ruthless. He's like, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all nothing to me. Like, it's basically like the only thing y'all good for is being a test subject and for y'all to be ice demons so y'all can flip this battle over. And they, Queen's crew, they didn't really like that. They didn't like that. They really didn't like that response. Like I said, they're scared. It's like right at the brink. They're like, yo, everybody's about to turn. Like, everybody about to change, about to turn. Then it follows in. At the last waking moment of Boss Hirugoto, like, listen, you got to do this, Yada. You have to do this. You have to kill me right now. So he's going down with the swing, and then boom, Chopper pops in. Chopper says, wait, and remember what I said in the last chapter? I said either two things going to happen. Either Boss Hirugoto is going to die. I mentioned it. I said Boss Hirugoto either is going to die, and that's going to push Chopper to do better in his, in basically like medicine, or he's going to save him. In this case, of course, they said Shonen, they ain't ready for that Boss Hirugoto to die. So Chopper comes in, he saves him. Bam. Like that. So Chopper with nice little, the nice look, like you got the big eyes and everything like that. And he's like, I made it just in time. I have the serum. Like I got the, I have the vaccine. And, and Queen is like, ain't no way you can vaccinate everybody. There's no way you can give everybody the cure to this disease. I mean, I use it as a gas and you got to give people shots. So how you going to do this? And this is the reason why Chopper is one of the best doctors, because he basically used the same formula basically, but made it into a cure and basically turned it into a gas. So as long as you're hit with this gas bomb, that is the vaccine or the cure for this disease, as long as you inhale that gas, you're cured. So basically, the whole entire he cures everybody, Queen's people. The Yakuza, of course he cures himself as well. He cures everybody. And this is definitely the turning point of that battle, because now you have Queen like, oh shit, you just cured everybody. And he's trying to order his people to basically like, yo, like, y'all need to fight. You gotta fight the dude. And I love it because Queen's people just turn on him. They're just like, fuck you. You tried to kill us, and you tried to kill my brothers. I ain't with you on that. And then it's like, man, how many times you see the classic, like, the boss don't give a shit about the employees, but the employees still very faithful to them, even though they witnessed like the boss kill like one of their brothers like in front of them for like no reason at all. But I'm glad that they actually had a chance to actually turn this thing around. Basically Chopper is telling Queen that, viruses shouldn't be used as weapons, like you shouldn't be doing shit like this. There's a lot of things that Chopper is against. So this is definitely a Chopper chapter, which I'm glad that you get this is Chopper's fight. This is just Chopper's thing. But during that conversation, everybody's fine. They calling they get the run on Gatto, the raccoon dog, calling Chopper the raccoon dog, but they was like happy that they're alive, they're cured. And you got Marco. He's like he found his opening because Queen is distracted, and he gives Chopper the opportunity to like, yo, it's time for you. And he calls him raccoon dog. So he calls him raccoon dog. And basically like, all right, listen. It's like this is your chance. This is your chance to get your good shot in. And Chopper's like, thanks, Marco. I got one other thing to say. He's like, I got one other thing to say. He pops in that Rumble Ball and he goes full on beast mode. He goes full beast mode, punching, like literally, you can see the picture right here, punching Queen right in the face in his transformation form. Queen is in the transformation form. Chopper's in his beast mode. Punts him, and he's like, by the way, I'm not a raccoon dog. I'm not a raccoon dog. So you have everybody like they got their mouth, they got their hands over the rose, like, oh, sorry, that's not, my bad. Not what I said, man. My bad. Then after that, that's pretty much like that was the Chopper portion of it. Next portion goes into it follows Momosuke, Shinobu, and Yamato, and basically it's like a little small. This is one pager on this one where Momosuke is feeling he's feeling down. He's just like, look, I feel useless. He's like, I'm useless. I feel like I'm letting people down, like because remember Momosuke is the son of Odin, so he's like, I feel like I let everybody down. I'm not doing my part. I'm not brave. I'm just hiding. And Shinobu's trying to reassure him, like, nah, you're doing fine. Like, yo, you're doing great. And I have to agree with Shinobu on this. Momosuke, you gotta stay. He's still a kid, man, and he's going through all of this, and he's still holding on. So I gotta give him his credit. But like I said, as a kid, you gotta feel that. He had to feel that. So basically, he's like, he don't believe in himself right now. He's like, I'm not brave. So he transforms into his dragon. Yamato is surprised. Remember, because Momosuke is inside Yamato's shirt. So Yamato, he's surprised, and he's like, an eel? Like, oh crap. And Shinobu pretty much yells after him. Next page shows up, and it's about CP0. Now, CP0, they sort of having a conversation about the about the artificial devil fruits. How back in the day when Kaido was locked up by the Navy, Vegapunk extracted Kaido's bloodline elements and used them to create the artificial devil fruits. But they're just having little small conversations about how the fruits is no longer, like, the artificial fruits has stopped due to what's happened due to what happened on Vegapunk's island, or Punk Hazard, which I always enjoy when they bring up Vegapunk, because you had Frankie who used his notes to upgrade himself. Like, he basically is the technological genius of the One Piece world, and I love when they talk more about him, because it just reveals even more things and even more dirty things that he's done as well, even as a government official. Then after that, the samurai shows up. They're in the other side of the castle, and they're trying to regroup. They basically regrouping themselves, trying to get themselves together, trying to say, listen, we got to get back to help out Luffy and everything like that. Next thing you know, a shadowy figure shows up at the door, and they're like, just look at you, you're going through hell. And next thing you know, it's fucking Odin, and you can see the picture right there. Odin comes up, he's like, I missed you. You're so much older now. He laughs. Everybody looking in complete dismissed surprise, and they're like, Lord Odin, and it's like question mark, and and that's where the chapter ends. The chapter ends there. There is, like I said, no chapter. I think it's no chapter this week, right? Yeah, March 28th. Yeah, so no chapter this week coming up. They're on break this week. There's going to be the next chapter will come out March 28th. And that's when we will get the continuation of whatever this is happening. Now, so far, I enjoyed the chapter. One, because Chopper finally gets his shine. He finally gets his shine in his chapter. And this one thing, like I said it before, and I'm going to say this again. One thing I like about Oda's writing is everybody in the Straw Hat who is part of the main crew have a job they have to do, and they accomplish those jobs. And they rely on each other. It's not just the main character. It's not just Luffy that has to take the burden of everything. I like the way how this new world is rolling and how Luffy has very great confidence in his crew and says, listen, you don't have to be by my side right now. You have to go and do your thing. And that's what they do. And that's what I really enjoy. And I like it's like not everybody has to be a fighter to be useful to each other. Like Chopper, like I said, even though, yes, Chopper can fight, but his main forte is medicine, is being a medical doctor. And him creating, with this short amount of time, for him creating a cure for a disease that he just found out about, that just happened, and that even he was infected by it. Like, it's amazing. Like, it's amazing how far he's come as a doctor, and even like I said, a doctor for the Straw Hat Pirates. But that ending scene with Odin, what is that about? Like, holy crap! Like, so here's the thing. I'm just going to say it. It's going to say it like it is. I don't think that's actually Odin. I don't think Odin is alive. I'm thinking, and just hear me out here, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just throwing out my little thoughts here. I think it might either be that fox spirit that was there earlier and he's able to basically transform, or some type of Tanuki maybe that's basically can hone on those forms, because that Odin still looks the same. But if it is actually Odin, I would love to see how they actually got that through. But I don't think that's Odin. I think it might be a copy or somebody that admires them, that knew them from the past, but they're not really sure who it is because they haven't revealed their actual faces yet, though. But apparently, Odin. I'm gonna say Odin because that's where they stopped at. They're like Odin, what? Like, he was the one that saved the samurais from that beatdown. And I thought it was Inaru, to be honest, because I saw the earlobe. I was like, oh shit, that Inaru? But it's not Inaru. He's not in it. Ugh, sad. But overall, though, I enjoyed this chapter. Like I said, I still want to see Black Maria. I want to see her. I want to see that fight between her and Robin and Brooke. And I definitely want to see the continuation of the big three, Luffy, Law, and Eustace Kid, going after or fighting Kaido and Big Mom. But yeah, but that's, like I said, chapter 1007. It's a great cliffhanger to end by. I know it's always hard. It's always hard to basically create these chapters and then knowing the fact that you're going to go on break the following week and you're just like, oh my God, I want to know what happens next. But I think this was a very satisfying cliffhanger. Yes, I want to know if that's really Odin or not, but it's something that I'm not going to lose sleep over, or I'm not going to be biting my fingernails off next week when next Sunday come around, when the chapter drops and I'm like, there's no One Piece this week. But overall, I enjoyed the chapter. What do you guys think about this chapter? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, this is the Unqualified Gamer signing out. Peace out.